while he was leaning on a staff. So we stood up, we rose towards the Prophet ﷺ in respect for him. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Do not stand like this, do not rise like this, as it is the custom of A'ajim when they rise for each other in show of respect." Showing respect is not condemned. As a matter of fact, showing respect is part of the teachings of our beloved Prophet ﷺ. But there are some ways of showing respect that our beloved Prophet ﷺ did not approve, or at least did not like for himself. There are some ways of showing respect that only boost the ego of the other person. And what happens when someone's ego is boosted? They become arrogant. They lose something essential that they need to have, which is humility. So humility becomes replaced by arrogance. And Allah does not like arrogant people. So this incident tells us something that's different in Arab culture from the non-Arab culture. A'ajim are perhaps all the non-Arabs. And this was something that was practiced primarily in cultures like Persian culture, Roman culture, or other cultures where when a respectable person or someone like a leader would enter the room, everyone would stand. And you know where it's almost mandatory to stand? Huh? In the courtroom. I actually refused. I was there for some testimony in some court. I was there as an expert witness. So when the court clerk said, "All rise," I did not rise. So the court clerk said, "You have to rise." I said, "No, I don't have to rise. My religion does not allow me." So then he said, "Okay, you're fine."
That's it.
That's it?
There you go.
Well, so here's the thing. The Prophet ﷺ did not like that when the Sahaba did it for him. So the Prophet ﷺ entered the room and he was leaning on his staff. All the Sahaba, they stood up in respect of the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ did not like it for himself. He said, "Do not rise for me like that." So it's not forbidden, because there is another narration where one of the tribal leaders of Sahaba entered the room where the Prophet ﷺ was sitting, and other Sahaba were sitting as well. And there were people who belonged to that tribe, and he was their Sayyid, he was their leader. So the Prophet ﷺ told those Sahaba, they were from Ansar, he said, "Qumu ila sayyidikum." Stand in respect for your leader. He did not like it for himself, but he allowed it where he knew it was not going to boost someone's ego. It was not going to boost Sa'd bin Ubadah radiallahu anhu's ego. He would still be humble. So he allowed it at that time. So this tells us a balanced view. A balanced view is that it's not a preferred practice to stand in respect of someone, but where it's safe and there's no fear of arrogance or boosting someone's ego leading to arrogance, then in that case it is fine. And it happens among ulama as well. Many times people do stand for the ulama as well when they enter the room, when they enter the masjid, but it should not become a custom for Muslims. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.